Sleepy Eye, Minnesota, a small town in Brown County located in south-central Minnesota, west of the Twin Cities, was the destination of an Orfa King scouting mission. We had learned of the Opera House through the website Haunted Minnesota and decided to check it out. With a bit of luck, we happened across the curator known as the Zoo Man. A former teacher and current physical therapist, the Zoo Man travels the state and beyond with exotic animals and entertains and educates children and groups of all ages. A veritable Halloween enthusiast, he is the operator of the Opera House of Sleepy Eye, which is owned by his son, Montana. During the season, the Zoo Man offers ghost tours throughout the city and has created a haunted attraction known as the Nightmare Underground. When we met with the Zoo Man, Orfa King was able to arrange a tour of the Opera House as well as the Nightmare Underground, and we were able to conduct a short investigation in the Opera House.
Out here with the Zoo Man and Larry. Nice to meet you, Larry.
Nice to meet you.
And
Meet you again, Michael.
yes, so why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Well, me and Larry go way back. 1978. I was a senior in high school, and Larry,
Second grade teacher.
and I said, "Hey, Mr. Hanson, can I be your aide for 3 hours in the day?" He said, "Sure, make my life easier." So SPE, and then he taught me there was 2 L's in spelling, so then I could teach.
Right.
But probably because of Larry, I became a teacher. I needed a tour guide for my haunted house in my we called it Zubu back in 1997.
Okay.
And I called Larry up because Larry's into acting and all that. And I said, "Larry, what are you doing?" So he came over and became one of my tour guides.
Well, I was in makeup and I looked like something out of a graveyard. And what I did was about midnight, or just about midnight. So I stopped at the McDonald's. I didn't have a chance to take the makeup off, so I just knocked on the door, and the woman in there right away went to start calling the police. I said, "No, no, 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 no." I said, "I'm okay."
And they mentioned the Zoo Man, and
Yes,
they knew you were
yeah.
okay. Right now, he does the haunted house. Tonight, he's going to do the tour with me in the Opera House because we're getting so busy
Okay.
that, while I'm doing a tour here, I could be doing a ghost tour, which is a bus tour.
Yep.
So if we have a bus tour and an Opera House tour, we can do them both. All the stories we're going to tell you tonight are true. They're absolutely 100% true, out of the newspaper. If you don't believe me, I can go get the newspapers.
Okay.
We make it. We're a small town, so we really like to have it as a down to earth, fun,
Make it-
educational, and scary at the same time.
Right. Are we gonna get attacked tonight?
I can't say you're going to get attacked 100% of the time. I've been attacked a few times in my life, but not up in the Opera House. On October 14th, 1923, everybody was in Sleepy Eye was coming up. The doors opened up at 5 o'clock, and everybody started bringing up their scarecrows. The idea was to have scarecrows down this aisle, down that aisle, around the stage, and then in the banquet rooms. One of the ladies that came up here, her name was Kathy, Paul, and Ryan. That was her husband. They came up. Ryan was an avid hunter, and he was it was October, so he was out duck hunting, pheasant hunting, whatever hunting was done in them days, but he had his rifle with him, and he put his rifle down right here where he was supposed to. He thought that it was unloaded, okay? His mother, Kathy, was walking that way to go into the banquet room to put her scarecrow in the banquet room. The little boy, Paul, he's 6 years old, he picked up the gun and he goes, "Hey mama, look." And he pulled the trigger. He didn't know the gun was loaded, and he shot his mother right underneath the left ear as she was turning. She died right over there in that spot. So I told you early on that Kathy's are going to be the names. There's a little girl named Kathy. She was walking across the street here. There would be 14, 15 ladies in here just having a ball every Tuesday night making dolls. Little Kathy's supposed to come up here to help her mom with the dolls. Them are Kathy's 2 dolls that are in that box over there. Came up here earlier in the day, dropped the dolls off and said, "Mom, Dad's going to take me out to lunch. I'll be back up here." So it was somewhere around 4:30, 5 o'clock. She started crossing the street. Now, that's where she got hit by a car. Now, I don't know what the reasoning was. I thought maybe because they didn't think it was a serious enough injury. But when little Kathy got hit, they brought her up to the opera house here. The dolls remained up here. They never brought them home. It disbanded the doll club. She did die in this room. And they just the mother lost all interest in dolls. We found them, oh wow, in a box in this closet. Watch your step as we come back here. This is the changing room, and this is where the ladies would go to change. The men's would change over there. So you would come up here, and you can see the difference between the ladies' room and the men's room. See this? This is where the EMF finder always goes off. And it's right now it's at 56. At one time it got as high as 80. So this is why I think it goes off. Now it ends. Kathy decided she was going to come in here. She changed from her other wardrobe and she put her dress and shoes on that are right here. And she was doing fine. Everything, oh good, Kathy's just going to get ready for the play after the Oddfellows left the building. And all of a sudden they heard a "Ah!" And they came back here and she hung herself on that rope. She was dangling here.
This one right here?
That one that's cut. Yep, that one right there. Yep, that's the one we figured said it's been cut. And that's the only one when I was up there, it's the only one I could see that looked like it was cut.
The Zoo Man's Nightmare Underground is an annual Halloween event that starts in September and runs through October. A self-proclaimed Halloween museum holding over 50,000 props and scares was Orfa King's next tour.
This is cool. Are you very jealous? Just so you know, Mike is very, very jealous.
I'm jealous right now, yeah.
Very jealous. And Daryl.
Daryl's missing out.
Night when in character, I play kind of like a Don Knotts.
However fun and amazing the Nightmare Underground proved to be, we had limited time and an investigation to conduct.
Isn't this crazy?
Dude.
Yeah. Look at these things.
It looks like charcoal.
I was scared.
What does that say?
I thought they were like writing devices.
Something.
Like they would use them to write or something?
Nelka Bond.
No.
Well, orphans. What are these?
That is cool.
That's neat. Yeah, I don't know what those would be. What are these? Is this an old
And then there's
Film
all this
clip?
black, like projector glass and shit.
Look at this. Was this a Perfection Slide Pictures Corporation, 79th Fifth Avenue, New York.
Does it say Sleepy Eye on there?
Right there, I'm guessing it says Sleepy something, and then here's just the other part of it. Are these... Dude, look at how old that is. There's an image on there. It's like projector. What are the remember the old... Oh, man. Class. Okay. Interesting. Look at that. Look at this light bulb.
I know.
That's crazy. Well, we're gonna have to do some research. I'm going down. So right now, I was told that this is the banquet room, an area where they used to come in and do dances, that kind of thing. The original opera house just down the street from our location was destroyed. Apparently the snow, Minnesota snow, has collapsed the ceiling. It's an unfortunate situation, and this became the opera house. So the Zoo Man also has a fantastic haunted basement, essentially, a Halloween attraction where he has over 50,000 props. We just got a tour of that, and it's an amazing place. Just incredible, the amount of detail and stuff that he was able to put into that.
This is the place where I really get the creeps. Is there anybody back here that would like to communicate with me? Please move something. Bang on something. Touch me. Make any kind of noise you want that would make it obvious that you're here with me. Is there any way you could depress one of those keys on the piano? That would be fantastic. It's said that this place is haunted. We'd love for you to prove it.
If there's anybody in this room that would like to reach out to me, move an object, say something out loud. This room that I'm about to go into right now was apparently run by the Order of the Oddfellows, a very old secret society, much like the Masons. I believe it actually predates the Masons. They used to frequent this location, and they had some rooms and different ways to make contact that were actually shown to us through the tour when we went through. And we're going to go hit some of those rooms here in just a second. But before I do that, I just want to give one last opportunity to anybody in the banquet hall. Would you like to say something? Move an object? Touch me? Say something? I hear voices. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's a dog. I can hear a dog, but I heard voices.
Holy I probably hit that. Oh. Okay. Was that you? If that was you, fuck. If that was you, please do it again. I heard a little noise over here. Okay, I'm gonna turn this light off. Sounds like Mike telling a story.
Movement back there. I know that Sean's on the other side, but I'm hearing movement over to my right, or to my left, my other right. I can hear movement. I want to make sure that Sean's not over there. There's apparently a ladder that goes up to a catwalk area. I'm gonna go check that out, see if this is something that I would do. I'm not quite sure about that. Yeah, no way. That would hurt. I don't think I'm gonna go up there. Somebody on the same stairs lost their life, so I'm not gonna go up there right now, given the age. I don't know if this. Can you open this? Go through to nothing at this point. Alright. I can actually hear Sean right now, so we're gonna have a little bit of interference, so we're gonna set up some spirit box, maybe a little bit of yes, no prism. Put out some equipment, see if we can't get some interaction here tonight. There was a young boy who thought that a shotgun was unloaded. His mother was walking through that area right over here that I just came through. And he pointed the shotgun at her, believing that it was unloaded, and he pulled the trigger. Unfortunately, it was not unloaded, and his mother was shot and killed right in this doorway. Her name was Kathy. So what I'd like to do right now is I'd like to reach out. Kathy, if you are here right now, could you please let me know that you're here? What would you like to tell people? Sean? Sean? No, this thing moved. It's a doll. Where are you right now?
I'm back here behind the stage.
Did you come out behind the curtain?
Nope.
Did you come out behind that curtain that was over there at all?
Uh-uh.
Did you move that curtain in any way?
No.
Okay. This doll, well, I don't know. Was it the doll or was it the curtain? I hope the camera got this. I was standing over there trying to talk to Kathy, the mom who got shot.
Yeah.
And I swear, I thought it was the doll moving, but this whole area. So you were still way back where I just saw you?
Yeah, I was way back.
Okay, so
In
then
the
maybe
back
that's
corner,
what I
like
heard.
farthest
Initially, I
front.
heard something, and I wasn't sure where you were.
Okay, what'd you hear?
The footsteps. So I don't know.
Might have been me.
Okay, but so I stopped. I turned. I was listening, and as I'm looking, it was not a trick of my eyes. I actually saw it before I said anything. But this thing moved. This thing moved. I hope the camera got that.
You think you might have it?
Well, I'm way back in there. The problem is I'm using a little GoPro, so because everything else is dead. There's no electricity up here, so all of our equipment is dying naturally, not necessarily paranormally. That piano, I would love to have that piano go off. There is a lot of ambient noise here. That's kind of interfering. I'm actually curious now. Holy shit. That goes way back in that corner over there. I think it's time to crawl back in there. Sean, get in there.
Nope. It's all you, man.
All right, I think I can do it. I think I can do this.
Go for it.
All right, I'm gonna go in. Don't go up there though. Go that way. So
Should film you from here?
I'll film. I'll film myself. You're not gonna. What are you gonna film my ass going in or what?
Well, just to get a
Yeah.
far,
Okay. Yeah.
far one perspective.
Holy crap. That goes way back. I don't know that I'm going to get too much farther back. These are all the extra chairs. There's old chairs. These are actually in really good shape. Surprisingly clean for being in this dust. Is there anybody under here who would like to make contact? Zooman said that when they were in here, or when somebody, or they heard tearing of newspaper, and they found it. Now I see some paper down here. I see some remnants over there. Now I'm looking for, any sign of rodent activity, but I'm not seeing anything that there's. You can see on the floor a lot of dust. Don't see a lot of stuff through here. No droppings or scat that would make me think that there's rodents or that there's any type of crazy infestation or anything. But the way that the stuff was actually torn, it's kind of strange. Oh, Daryl's not here, by the way. He had some other prior
Dude, what if he's
commitments, but
he's
he's here. No way. There's no way.
There is no
He does not have that much faith. But that would be phenomenal. Dude, he's gonna. We will poop our pants.
I seriously would be so impressed.
I hope.
Still hiding.
I hope. Well, I'm not gonna say that I've given up the possibility that he could still be. Did you hear that? Dude, that was a piano. Did you hear that? Dude, that was That was a piano. That was a piano noise. That was not here. No, there's the second piano in the back. That was clear as day to me. Shit, I don't have a light. I need a light. Hold on.
Did you hear that?
Oh.
Zoom in.
Here it is.
Here or back there? We're not even sure if it was a piano, but no, it's a piano. Got killed right now. Play a couple on there.
I mean, it works.
Did you say that people have heard the one out there or back here?
Both of them.
Okay.
This is the one I just
I
heard.
was looking right at that piano, so
The one
and it
the
didn't
one I
sound
heard,
like.
The one I heard came from back here. The one that just, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that came from back here.
Actually, I couldn't tell if it was from back here or there. I just,
Yeah, this one here is more in tune. That
in
one,
fact, I couldn't even tell if it was over here or if it was back there. I had no idea. I just heard it.
That's awesome. That was cool.
I got goosebumps.
yeah, I got goosebumps too.
I don't know if you can.
I got chills.
I can't tell.